Hello, I'm Brian Fitzgerald, the Golf Doctor, and today we're going to talk about grip pressure. Grip pressure is one of the most misunderstood elements of the golf swing, and we're going to try and demystify it today. So if this is your first time to this channel, welcome. This channel is all about helping you play better golf and lowering your golf score. One of the best ways to lower your score would be to consider subscribing to my channel. You can hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification, and then you're notified of every video as they get released every week. So as I said, today we're going to look at grip pressure. So there's a lot of information out there that says you should hold the grip like a tube of toothpaste. You don't want to squeeze any out. There's also a lot being said you've got to pretend you're holding a baby chicken in your hands. You don't want to squeeze the chicken and strangle it. You want to let it breathe. Now the problem with both of those is that when we swing the golf club, the relative weight of the club increases as we swing the club back. So if we're gripping the club really lightly, not much is going to happen. We have absolutely no way of controlling that golf club. So I agree, we don't want a super tight grip to start with. And at the very start, I think the club rests on the ground and the ground is absorbing the weight. There is no value in gripping the club tightly there. That just increases your tension in your arms and elbows, shoulders, and stops your hands from getting involved in the golf shot. So tension is really important. So I'm going to show you a different way of doing it. We really need to start with how to grip the club correctly, and I won't tell you how to do that on this video. I've put a link in the video at the top of the page there that is a video which I call the biggest gripping mistake that I see, and that tells you the right way of gripping the golf club. So let's assume you've got the right grip. I think in terms of grip pressure, the last 3 fingers of the left hand, assuming that you're right-handed. If you're left-handed, of course, it's going to be the last 3 fingers of your right hand. But in this case, I'm talking right-handed, so it's the last 3 fingers of the left hand. Now, it's not super tight, but it is secure. I can actually hold the club in those 3 there quite easy. Unfortunately, a lot of people use the last 3 fingers of the right hand when they grip the club, and that's really producing too much tension there, and it doesn't allow you to control the club face. So I would much prefer to see the right thumb and the right pointer finger tighter, not tight, but tighter than those 3 fingers there. So when I grip the club, I can actually grip the club quite easily in that hand. So when I can do that, I can maneuver the club quite easily and control it. In fact, the club is swinging itself. It's the weight of the club that's turning the club. But if I start gripping tight in those last 3 fingers of the right hand, now I'm keeping my handle of the club in front. That's going to produce some pretty bad golf shots. We do want the club to release. So I'm right-handed. My strongest hand is my right hand. My right thumb and pointer finger should really be doing all of the work if we can. So overall, when I take the grip, it's quite a light grip. But my thumb and pointer finger is tighter than anything else. Next comes the last 3 fingers of my left hand. It's not tight, but it's tighter, but not quite as tight as my thumb and pointer finger. So once I'm in that position, I'm then able to let my right hand control and guide the club. Now, a great way of practicing this to get those tensions right would be to do it one-handed. So if I hold that in my right thumb and pointer finger, just like that, I'm going to hit just a little bit of a chip shot like that. You can see the club got in front. I've released. It was a nice little chip shot. Great for your short game, but also good for improving your grip tension. If I start gripping too tight in these 3 fingers, I'll start hitting it out to the right, or I'll compensate and let my body turn too much. Both of those will produce a bad shot. So we just hit little chip shots there, just letting the right thumb and the right pointer finger control the club, and both of those balls have gone pretty similar. So once I've done that a few times, all I really need to do is take my setup, slightly firmer in the last 3 fingers, relaxed in the middle 3 of the right hand, slightly tighter in my thumb and pointer finger. So from there, I just swing the club back and hit the shot, and it's a pretty good shot. So grip tension is something you should practice with, and I think that one-handed chipping drill is a great way of doing it, and the benefit will be it'll also improve your short game. Thank you for letting me help you with your golf. I'm Brian Fitzgerald, the Golf Doctor, and I'll look forward to seeing you in my next video.